Welcome back to the channel. My name's T-Cypher, and today for something a bit different. Wasn't going to originally attempt to do this, but just had some parts arrive. I'm midway during the control box build for the Tomahawk, and I've had a box of bits come through, and they actually impressed me, so I thought I'd do a little unboxing, something I've never done before, I don't think, just to show you what they are all about. Okay, so the bits themselves are, it's basically 3D probe stuff. I'm recording this upside down, hopefully the video comes out okay. So I've got several bits. Now, they're from a company called topcom.cz, okay, and they do the DIG3d Probe system. I will say I've paid for this all on my own money, etc, etc, etc. And like I said, I wasn't really originally intending to do anything like this, but as I did a test, they really impressed me in just on little details. Okay, so all the parts are individually wrapped, fine, that's good. It came from Czechoslovakia to England in about 23 hours, which was bloody impressive considering it seems to take 3-4 days for something to come from only from say a couple of counties away to here. So that's a big one, but yeah. Okay, package itself, it's well packaged, so nothing problem. So the bits. Okay, where should I start? Let's start with this little bit here because, well, why not? It's not that important. Okay, this is just a little 3D printed box with a silicone sleeve, and also just noticed a nice little rubber base on it. And this is just a holder for the probe itself. So, like I said, silicone sleeve, rubber base. Okay, so yeah, it's not going to move anywhere much. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual probe. Okay, probe's a titchy little thing. Okay, there's a couple of different probes out there nowadays. You can get them on eBay, and it looks well made. It's all machined parts from what I can see. There's a little circuit board on it. I could have gone for a wireless probe. They don't actually do one, but you do get them out there. There's or something like that does one in Belarus. I think they're Belarus, and I did originally have an interest in there, but then Belarus seems to have gone a bit downhill, so yeah, I avoided them. So that's the actual thing, nicely machined. Cool. It's nicely in its little pot. Cool. Next, and this is actually where I went, ooh, that's a bit quality. Okay, so this is the wire for it. So what it has is it's got a set of magnets and a magnet mount. Okay, so the idea is this just simply clips itself into place and it will pull itself off without any problems. So it means you can keep it reasonably quick and simple to install and take on and take off. But it's not quite as easy as wireless, but at the same time you don't have to worry about batteries. Now what really made me go, ooh, it's the ends here, and let's see if I can get them to come into focus. They've actually put crimps on the end. That is really well done. I'll give them their props for that, because that, most of the time you get these things and they're just bare ends, which isn't a problem. I just crimp bits on them. But that's just a little bit of a show. To me, that's a bit of quality. That's taken someone maybe 30 seconds, but a lot of companies, you get these sort of bits, they won't be crimped. So that's really what caught my eye. Okay. Also some spare silicone boots, which are basically there to keep it waterproof. No idea how these are made. Little boots. And then we've got a little spare 3D probe end. So this is a ruby end. So yeah, what's next? Okay, next, got a little Z height bit setter with a little quality check label on it, and there's a scanny thing. These should all be normally closed. Yes, and again we have the crimped ends. Brilliant. Okay, and materials again, actually quite impressed really. It's I want to say it's some sort of peak. I can't quite remember exactly what it is. It's not 3D printed, but it's actually some sort of machined part. So yeah, that's really nice. It's got a smell to it of a machined part as well. So yeah, impressed actually. I was half expecting this bottom bit to be just 3D printed or something. Okay, so yeah, nice. And the last little bit is they call this a smart guard, I think? Yeah, smart guard. So this is a little PCB. The idea of this piece is basically it acts as a saves you cocking up too much if you make a mistake. The idea is it should activate an emergency stop if you hit and ram something with the probe too hard. So basically protects the probe, protects the machinery from mistakes. So I think it also should stop a probe function going if the actual probe's not plugged in. They only just released this. They originally was supposed to ship this entire package a week ago, I want to say, but they needed to do a firmware update on this before it went live. So yeah, like I said, this was only shipped yesterday, and again, actually really nicely done. This is machined out of some sort of plastic. Normally my brain would be able to identify that plastic, but it's machined, it's not 3D printed. I was really expecting this just at first class to be 3D printed. Then it's like a dark, opaque perspex on the top, and it's engraved. So yeah, really nice little piece of quality, and that's what's actually quite impressed me. Quality could have been a lot less, and actually they've put the effort in, so I'll give them their dues. It looks like there's some mounting holes, so if I wanted to I could back off the circuit board and mount it onto the back, but I'm probably just going to put this down with some Velcro actually, just because why not? Nice and simple, then I can lift it off if I need to. So yeah, so there we go. See if I can get it to focus at all. And I'm working on the floor because, to put it simply, yeah, I've got no space on the worktops at the moment because I'm building stuff. So that's the actual thing. They do a smart merger so you can combine two inputs into one. Again, little close-up look at the probe, the magnets on the back. And again, you've got the perspex so you can see. Then there's some Allen keys for you to adjust this, so that's going to be interesting when I come to do that. And again, just a bit setter. Okay, so that's it. Hope you like that little video. Again, I don't normally do unboxings, but they impressed me on niche quality. Will the thing work? I have no idea. I hope so. I had some basic comms with the people who built this, and I want to say Lucas seemed friendly enough, seemed helpful enough, so bonus points there. I've got my cousin's missus as checked, so if I have any problems I'll send her across and she can deal with them. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you all next time.